Yo, I'm Sickfishsticks and thanks for clicking on my video. A new week is upon us and I have the pleasure of serving you another free games this week video. This is the series where I scout the internet and see what games are up for grabs, be it free to keep, free to play for a limited time, or anything in between. If you want to keep up with the free deals without having to do the research yourself, well then make a subscribe and let's go. We're starting off at the Epic Store this week where Duskers is free to keep for a few more days, which I guess you can also call a Roomba simulator with built-in and programmed anxiety. Conceptually, stylistically, and even mechanically, Duskers seems like a unique and interesting game. It's tense, original, and compelling. In fairness, I would have bitched about the lack of progression and extensive randomness that's in the game, but I'm not, because it's free and I for one am not gonna bitch about free games. I see Duskers as a sort of last man in the universe scenario. Everything and apparently everyone is dead and you are tasked with figuring out just what the heck happened. This involves exploring various derelict spaceships via a squad of remote-controlled drones. It's sort of a space cam meets aliens as you control the drones from an overview while identifying and hopefully avoiding any danger. It's an interesting perspective on a game where audio sometimes seems more important than video. From next week, Duskers will be replaced by Rise of Industry, which is a really competent production chain management game, but let's talk about what it isn't. It isn't Transport Tycoon, Anno, City Skylines, or Factorio, but it does have elements from each of those titles, and to me it really scratches the itch I had for production and managing that said production. Well, so if it's not Transport Tycoon, Anno, City Skylines, or Factorio, then what is it, you may be asking? What we do have here, however, is a game with a pleasant though simple graphic design that lets you build production chains from raw materials through several tiers of increasingly complex and valuable products. You get to set up and try to optimize transport to, within, and from your farming and industrial complexes to cities in need of your goods, research new products and ways to increase your efficiency and profits and so on, all while competing with AI companies that are trying to do the same. In conclusion, it's in my opinion that this game is a very accomplished management game that is well worth its asking price of just about $0, and for that price it's definitely a try. We quickly jump on over to Steam, which also has a handful of free games for your beautiful face to enjoy. And starting us off is... well, I don't know what it is because it's in Chinese and ain't nobody got time for that. To be honest, I have absolutely no clue what's going on, but there are some jiggly anime boobs, so you bet I'll be playing this bad boy as soon as the wife and kids are asleep. The backstory is as follows. In 1942, a polar scientific expedition team discovered a huge man-made object of unknown origin. It was most likely my morning doo-doo after a double espresso. In the process of studying my doo-doo, the researchers discovered a special power that humans have never harnessed in the past. They should have called me because I harness that bad boy every morning. In short, a mostly Chinese RPG with heavy story-driven narration and funky wonky abilities and skills mixed in. It's still in early access, so be a bit patient and expect some bugs here and there if you're going to jump in head first. Next up, we have Star Survivor, which is an addictive hybrid of asteroids on steroids, a top-down configurable space battle cruiser shooter. Is similar to the auto-shooter horde game category popularized by Vampire Survivors, with a dynamic upgrade system with cards mixed in just to add some spice. The orientation of your ship is more important in this than most Vampire Survivor types I've played, and the multiple mounting points on different ship designs provide lots of room for experimentation, just to find your favorite build. There's a campaign mode with simple objectives, a challenge mode, and endless mode providing multiple gameplay options if you wanna torture yourself for the low price of $0. A custom upgradable deck builder lets you experiment in the endless loop mode and adding another dimension to the game, and I love games with several dimensions. So if you can stand the light explosions and it doesn't trigger an epileptic seizure, then head on over to Steam and give this bad boy a go. PropNight is free to play for the next few days over on Steam, and playing this game is kinda like a 7-stage process. Let me explain. Stage 1, launch the game. Stage 2, wait for your friends. Stage 3, realize you don't have that many friends and the few that you have don't wanna play PropNight. Once you get to stage 4, you start to contemplate your loneliness. Stage 5, you think deeply about playing alone. Stage 6, you Alt F4 out of this bad boy. And Stage 7, you cry in the corner. And that was my high level, uber quality review of PropNight. You really don't get this quality of reviews anywhere else on the interwebs, but I guess that's why you subscribe. Great minds think alike. Next freebie this week is Galgotha. Galgotha is a short third-person horror game that delves into a creepy fear and severe paranoia as you traverse through the sinister grounds of Blackwater Station. Along the way, you will discover the horrors that lie within, like my ex-girlfriend, and ultimately disturb those who are not at rest, like her mother. It's a fun, short horror walking simulator with a few nice scary bits mixed in. It's really a great game for curing your constipation by allowing you to shit yourself while playing. This bad boy came out on the 21st of February, so it's still super fresh and sitting in with very positive reviews on Steam with a total of 53 reviews, so it's a great start for a walking simulator in this genre. Last but not least, we have Engine Evolution 2022, which is a fun little racing game created by a single dude, so we can't be too harsh. We don't really cover a lot of racing games on this channel despite me being a huge racing fan, so I thought I would add this bad boy in just for a mix. I think I've said bad boy a bit too many times in this video, we need to pull back a bit. Anyway, Engine Evolution is not going to blow you away, but it can be a fun time killer if you have nothing else to do and you want to feel a bit of thrill of the speed in your fingertips. There are a variety of tracks, vehicles, setups and biomes to enjoy, and this will surely keep you occupied for at least a few hours. And that brings us to the end of today's video. I might have missed a few games here or there, so if you can do me a favor, if you find any games, throw them up in the comment section because sharing is caring. And that's pretty much all I had for you in this one. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, like why not. Thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice weekend. Peace.